Alright guys, I'm gonna take you through how to make guitar Afrobeat right after the intro. Yo, the name is God Science, still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. Alright guys, we are in our first studio. The tempo for this beat is 102 BPM, and I've started with this chord progression, this guitar chord progression. Let's continue from here. So first of all, listen to the chord progression. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is to highlight the root note, holding Ctrl plus Shift on your keyboard like that, then pressing only Shift. You drag to make a duplicate, press Ctrl plus the arrow down button on the keyboard to create a bass. Now let's listen to that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is to highlight this middle note like this. Then I'm gonna send them to a high octave. So guys, let's listen to it now. Let me zoom it a little bit so that I can see. Alright, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Let's continue. So guys, what I'm gonna do is to press Alt S on the keyboard to bring the strumizer, and I'm gonna play with this time here. If you want to know much about this, watch the video that pops up on the screen. Alright, very simple. I have videos on how to make chord progressions for beginners, so go and watch that. Now let's listen. Alright, I'm gonna accept, then I'm gonna press Alt R to bring this piano roll randomizer. Now I'm gonna play with the velocity and the panning. Okay, accept. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do next is to route this to the mixer track. Alright, so guys, what I'm gonna do next is to route this to the mixer track 1. Then what I'm gonna do next is to EQ it. Use Fruity Parametric EQ 2. I'm gonna choose this preset. Then I'm gonna cut off some of the low ends and the high ends. Alright, so I can see that I really love some of the low ends, so I'm adding a little more of the low ends. Okay, so you can see I cut off some of the low ends and cut off some of the high ends. Then what I'm gonna do next is to reduce the volume a little bit. I'm gonna blend this with piano. Okay, so I'm gonna choose electric piano, then choose this vintage EP. What I'm gonna do is to copy everything, paste them here, go to the piano roll for the pianos, then I'm gonna delay the root notes. Okay, then I'm gonna bring this one back to where they are. Very simple guys, like this. Now let's listen. Simple guys. So what I'm gonna do is to route this to the mixer track 2. Then add EQ. Okay, cut off some of the lows like that. Simple. I'm gonna cut off some of the high ends. Okay guys, very simple. So what I'm gonna do next is to add simple melodies. I'm gonna clone Hypersonic again. Right now I'm gonna use the same electric piano to create melodies. Very simple guys. Let me choose this one. Go to the piano roll. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this dark notes. Very simple. I'm gonna create something simple. I'm gonna increase the volume so that I can hear. Let's listen. Copy the same thing, make a duplicate, bring it here. Very simple guys. I'm gonna highlight the same thing. Okay, put them on the next note, duplicate like this. Okay, so guys, now let's listen. not on the note, so let's bring it on the note. Okay, I'm gonna make a difference here, something simple like this. Let's see. Let me reduce this volume. Created. Okay, I'm gonna send them a little bit high octave like that. Now let's listen. Okay, let's bring it back to where they were. Okay guys, what I'm gonna do next is to route this to the mixer track, then add some effects. Alright, the first effect I'm gonna add is EQ. Very simple guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Watch my previous videos, some of it may help you. Let's continue. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is to add reverb to it. Reduce the dry, increase the wet. Alright guys, so after everything, let's listen to them. Sorry for the distortion, the CPU is just messing up. Okay, what I'm gonna do is to give it about 30% swing here. This is something that always you have to add to your Afrobeat. Alright, then I'm gonna paste them here. Alright, so guys, the next thing I'm gonna do is to add this shaker loop. Double click, change this to auto, change the time to 2 bars. Then I'm gonna reduce the volume a little bit. Then I'm gonna route it to the mixer track. Okay, then I'm gonna put transient processor like that. Reduce the attack all the way down, reduce the release like that. So let's listen without it. You can see it was sounding a little bit harsh, but with the transient processor it sounds a little bit soft now. Alright guys, so I introduced this drum fill here. Let's listen to everything now. Okay, then I'm gonna use one of my drum loops. You can download it from the link in the description box. Alright, so just let me pick this one. I'm gonna change this to beat like that. I'm gonna chop the excess here, get rid of it. Alright, so guys, let's listen to everything.